You ever watch a match and feel like it's not really tennis anymore? That's the Six Kings Slam. 6 of the best players in the world standing under neon lights in Riyadh, fire graphics across the court, holograms of players dressed like kings, and a prize pool that makes the Grand Slams look like charity events. $13.5 million, no ranking points, no legacy, just a lot of money. And somehow in the middle of all that excess, you've got Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner, 2 players who've come to represent everything pure about modern tennis. Friends, rivals, the perfect contrast. One all emotion, one all control. And yet, tonight, both standing on a court that feels more like a movie set than a memory. That's where this story really starts. Not with a serve, but with a contradiction. See, the Six Kings Slam isn't an ATP event, it's an exhibition. No points, no consequences, just $1 million checks and polite applause. Each player gets $1.5 million just for showing up. The winner, $6 million. It's more than the US Open, it's more than Wimbledon, it's also somehow less than tennis. The court's fast, the crowd's quiet, the cameras keep cutting like a Netflix trailer, trying to make something boring look exciting. You can feel the production money, but you can't feel the passion. It's all too perfect. Like tennis in a museum, curated for marketing instead of memory. And yet, when Sinner and Alcaraz walk out, the energy shifts. These two don't need fireworks. They are fireworks. For years, they've built a rivalry the right way. Through respect, hard matches, 5-set classics. They were the antidote to the chaos of tennis politics. 2 players from different countries, different personalities, but the same drive. Go back a couple years, they used to train together, laugh in pressers, talk about how much they push each other. But as the titles piled up, the smiles started to fade. Alcaraz said it straight. We're not close friends. I can't be close with someone I need to beat. Sinner, being Sinner, just said, we're not enemies, but once we step on the court, it ends there. It's not bad blood. It's something colder, professional distance, because when you faced each other in Grand Slam finals, when one of you has 6 majors and the other has 4, you stop pretending it's personal. You're just playing to prove who defines this era. And now that rivalry, that beautiful, clean rivalry, is being sold like a Netflix subscription. You can't ignore the irony here. Both players have talked about burnout. They've complained about the calendar, the travel, the grind. Alcaraz even pulled out of Shanghai because of an ankle injury, then flew to Saudi Arabia a week later for an exhibition. And it's not just them. Yeah, every player does it. Every fan complains about it, and nobody really wants to admit what this means, that tennis, like every other sport, has started selling its soul one exhibition at a time. The final itself, honestly, it'll look great on highlight reels. Sinner with that effortless precision, Alcaraz with that aggressive charisma, both hitting winners like it's muscle memory. But there's something missing. When they play in Paris or London, it feels like survival. When they play here, it feels like performance, perfect rallies, polite applause, like a handshake that looks nice on camera but says nothing. No celebration, no tension, just brand alignment. And you realize this isn't about who's better anymore. It's about who fits the narrative. Meanwhile, the internet's on fire. Reddit calls it the 6 figures slam. Twitter says, this looks like a trailer for The Rock's next movie. And honestly, they're not wrong. $431 per second. That's what Zverev earned in his match. Every meme is about the money, not the tennis. And yet, the views keep coming because tennis has split into 2 worlds now. One side still believes in prestige, endurance, legacy. The other side just wants a show. And the Six Kings Slam is the perfect middle ground, where nobody believes it's real, but everybody still watches. At the end of the night, when Alcaraz and Sinner shake hands, it's not about who won, it's about what it meant. Saudi Arabia got their headlines, Netflix got their views, and tennis got exposed because this was never about innovation or growing the game, and it was about ownership. And right now, ownership belongs to whoever can pay the most. Alcaraz and Sinner didn't invent this system, but they're part of it now. And the next time they meet in a real final, like in Paris and London and New York, that shadow from Riyadh is going to follow them. The two players, one friendship turned rivalry and one $6 million question hanging over both. Can you still claim to love the sport when the sport has already sold itself? That's the difference now. This isn't just tennis, it's a mirror. And depending on how much you make, it reflects something very different back.